Hello everyone, and welcome to another Wavelength Wednesdays. My name is Waveney and I'm a leadership coach. I help new managers develop leadership influence by mastering their relationships at work and leveraging their communication skills. Before we get into today's topic, I'd like to wish you a happy new year, happy 2022, and I pray that you have continued success in all that you do. And I'd also like to thank you for, every week tuning in, for sharing the information, for trusting me and implementing the strategies that I share on, these quick tips that I share. So thank you so much. And so are you ready to get on the same wavelength? Fabulous. Okay. We're in the zone of goal setting, and we're in the mode of people making resolutions and people making intentions. And so I thought that it would be great to share with you something that I learned in my career and something that I've seen implemented. And that is, it's called the 4 disciplines of execution. Now, the 4 disciplines of execution is a framework and a methodology that was created by the 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐢𝐬𝐥𝐢𝐧 Institute. It is also a book, yes. So for those of you who may have seen it, it is also a book, but it's also a methodology. And the 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐢𝐬𝐥𝐢𝐬 Institute, they rolled this program out in several large organizations, one of which I worked for, which is where I, saw it in practice. And this is when I worked for the Marriott, right? And so I've seen it, I know it works, and I want to share it with you, the 4 disciplines and the frameworks behind that. So discipline number 1 is focus on the wildly important, all right, or what we call WIGs, wildly important goals. Now, there are so many priorities, there's so many goals that even, personally and professionally that we want to achieve. Or if you're a business owner and you're looking at this, there's so many things that you want to achieve, right? You can have a list of 20 things, 10 things, 30 things that you want to achieve. But what right now, in this moment, for this year, what is wildly important to you? What are those wildly important goals? You have to get very clear on that and then narrow your focus. The second discipline is act on lead measures. All right, and lead measures are really those activities that gives you the most leverage, that help you to achieve those goals. There are many pathways to achieve what you want, but what are those lead measures? What is giving you, what will give you the most leverage and get you where you want to be? That's what you should be thinking about next. Step number 3 is keep a compelling scoreboard. And this is a great way, one, to drive engagement because you're getting your whole team involved. The goals of your organization is not just the goals of your manager or the goals for you. Get everybody involved. You've heard me say your work is done through people. That's how you're going to be successful. So get the whole team involved in this entire process. Keep a scoreboard, because if you're keeping score, you know how far off you are, how close you are to the goal, and you know how far off you are from achieving your goal. And then it's fun, right? It's competitive. And it's a great way for people to get their creative juices flowing. I've seen this where teams come out and they go crazy with creativity in creating that scoreboard. And so I really like this one. And I would suggest that you use this. The last tip, the last discipline is create a cadence of accountability. And this means that you revisit those activities often, you revisit the goals often, you revisit the commitments that you make with regards to the goals, revisit those teams, hurry, check in on people, right? Create a cadence of accountability. Without accountability, it does not work. And so these are just the four strategies from the 4 disciplines of execution. You can read up about it, look for it. There's a lot out there. There are case studies that the company actually did, and there are videos that show you how focused and how results driven this is. And I think that this will really help you to achieve your 2022 goals. And so let me know in the comments what you think. Send me a DM about this if you've implemented it. If you're watching this in the future and you've implemented it, send me a DM. Let me know. I want to know. And thank you for joining me on another wavelength, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.